I'm a junior.
Hi, Morgan. Can you describe a specific time when you felt you were being treated unfairly or different because of your race or ethnicity at this school?
All the time because I feel like the school doesn't really care about the black people here. They'll have like a Black History Month event and then they'll be like, here, damn, that's it. And it's like each time a student gets discriminated, they don't do much. And they don't suspend students or they don't take initiative about anything. And they just want to protect their reputation so bad. And they don't really care about the black student voices at all.
What steps can be taken to create a more inclusive and equitable environment where all students feel valued and heard?
Well, maybe taking steps to like actually punish students instead of just like letting them fly by without any type of punishment. Like I said, like I don't really know like the punishments they school gives to the students, but I feel like it should be more. Cause why? Cause a student can call me a slur one day and they'll literally be walking the campus next day. You know what I mean? It's like school doesn't give a damn. Like honestly.
What's your name?
My name is Ace.
What grade are you in?
From the
I'm
West.
12.
Okay.
Can you describe a specific time when you felt you were treated unfairly or differently because of your race or ethnicity at school?
I feel like the school is a community where everybody gets along for real, for real. I don't really see no hate crimes towards each other.
Okay.
I mean, not to me at least. Everybody, cool with me, so not really.
What about you, Jordan?
I ain't gonna lie, it's the same way. Nobody show hate towards me. It's just like they do it towards like other people. And, like,
You guys might have different experiences, but to me, there's no hate. To Jordan, there's no hate. I feel like all my Hispanic brothers and sisters show me love. So yeah.
Oh, that's Dweez. I'm Hector.
Okay. Can I ask you a couple questions about the school?
Can you?
In your opinion, what are some ways that racism shows up in our school?
Our people, mainly Hispanics, is like have a problem with the usage of the N-word. So I feel like people could they should like watch what they're saying next time, or I feel like just against everyone just says that it became so normalized where like people don't really like look at it how it was used back then.
Yeah, I think the same way a lot of Mexican foods be saying the N-word here.
And do you guys say the N-word?
Yeah.
Do you think students of all races are treated equally in your school? Why or why not?
Well, I feel like we are I feel like we all feel the same. Like many people may say something to us that might offend us, but in a way I feel like we're all cool. And
Personally, I do think a certain race is treated better on campus. I don't want to say which race is treated better on campus. I think the African Americans are treated better, bro.
Okay.
Only because everybody knows they be posted up here smoking and nobody does anything about it.
Do you think students of different races are equally represented in textbooks and class materials? Why or why not?
Well, I feel like sometimes they are represented. Like you can look at textbook and they're gonna talk about Rosa Parks, Dr. Martin Luther King. Mexicans are talking about like Cesar Chavez, which in my opinion I don't like him. But then again, you want to talk about Dolores Huerta, But then again,
Okay.
yeah.
I love my 47th president.
What?
Yeah, I think we're fairly represented all around as a community. I think the Mexicans get love here, I guess.
Again, everyone else gets hate too,
Yeah. I just think like you guys have shown racism in the past.
No, definitely.
Why not?
To be honest, I can't even be honest with my the people that are interviewing me can't even
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I feel like I have been a couple times, just a little bit, because I'm not really, a person to be racist. I was taught, right? But I feel like I might have used derogatory terms that I feel like I noticed back then that it would affect me later on, and low key I stopped using it in a way. Alright, so I feel like back then, I'd be like, yo, what's up, my N-word, I just say it and I knew it wasn't right of me to say it. But now as I getting older and just like.
So you think you're mature?
Yeah.
You got the card though.
Alright, thank you, bro.
What do you think saying the N-word is cool?
I feel like the N-word is cool saying it only when you're black. No. So it's not cool, huh?
So then why did you say
It's
it?
just so part of our language.
Yeah, it was so part of our language because of the food.
We grew up
the
around
people.
black.
Yeah, we would grow up around black people, like the way we hang out and shit. It was stuck to us. I'm from.
People say the N-word with love in their heart, not hate. Because they're using the N-word instead of saying bro.
Hi, I'm Lydia, 12th grade.
Hi, Lydia. Can I ask you some questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you describe a specific time when you felt you were treated unfairly or different because of your race, ethnicity, or gender at school?
Well, for the most part, being a black person at the school is extremely tough because you know how racist a lot of these people are.
Have you ever felt that your voice or opinion was not valued or respected in a school setting? And if so, how did that make you feel?
Um, yeah, like it's hard to explain because ever since I got to the school, my main concern was trying to make the school better. But I remember last year I talked to the CEO of Green Dot, the Asian lady, and I remember I was telling her about all the misogyny, sexism, and racism at the school, and like in terms of the misogyny and sexism, she literally said boys would be boys.
You think the school administration or teachers are aware of the issues of racism and silencing student voices?
They certainly are. I've seen a lot of teachers like Miss Ford say something about it, you know, but I also think because she's part of the social justice club. But on the other hand, when it comes to like teachers calling out racism or homophobia or any type of ism that relates to hate or any phobia relating to hate, they like always on this, they claim to, you know, be against it, but when it's really time for their voices to matter, a lot of the times they don't really speak up. I've seen in recent years them doing a little better, but I definitely remember like at least freshman to junior year, they were very non-present when it came to speaking up and speaking out about the troubles at the school, which was like very sad because a lot of the times, you know, the only people the students can depend on is administration and staff, and when they're not calling out, you know, the troubles that are going on at the school, then you really can't do anything about you know, the situations.
Racism, whether blatant or subtle, still exists within our school community. It shows up in the words students use, the assumptions teachers make, and the way different cultures and histories are or aren't being represented.
Recognizing this is only the first step. Real change begins when we hold ourselves and each other accountable. Speak up when we see injustice and push for an environment where every student feels seen, respected, and safe.
Our school has the potential to be a place where diversity is truly valued, not just in theory, but in everyday practice. It's up to all of us to make that happen.